Is this on?
Yeah.
Just, all right. I was just wondering if there's a mute feature on there. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Thank you. We have the 2014 Team 1 Blazers versus the 2014 Team 2 Blazers. So they're all in orange. There's a lot of orange and blue out there on the ice. And the blue Blazers have pennies on, obviously. So I'll just do my best to identify these players as best I can. Looks like the players are all ready to go. Pumped up. Just talking. So for the Orange Blazers, we'll go with for the call. We've got Billy in between Kloster and I believe that's Cavalier on the right wing. Barkman and Fader maybe on D. And then we've got it's going to be challenging. We got Cooper on the left, and so that probably means we got Traxel with them and Murphy on the right.
Can you take a picture of this score sheet for the teams? Just need to film it.
So the Orange Blazers have it now. Cavalier looks to the middle, and a loose puck finds Kloster, makes a move, takes it to the corner. Or sorry, that was Billy down to Kloster. Now it's Cavalier, looks to go to the point. Can't be held in though, so it's going to go. It's going to be no ice. Chasing hard down there is Cooper on the forecheck. 1v3. Fader tries to get it up ahead to Kloster. Couldn't quite handle it, so the Blazers get it. And they got it down low. Out front, chance. Backhand is intercepted, or at least interfered with there. Comes out to the left point. Held in there, having a look around, down low. Trip, no call. Ref shakes his head, saying no. And out comes Billy. He will get that up. It's going to come to Kloster at center. It's going to try to get that puck deep. It's Barwise here. Barwise has it for the Blue Blazers. Looks out this side. And I believe that's Wilson up ahead now to... I can't think that's Traxel. Wilson throws it ahead, and that's Wallace onto it, fighting hard against Lacusta. Against the check, and here's Henderson off the half wall, tries to make a move to the middle, gets a shot on net, pad save. He's back to Wilson, right point. Wilson fanned on it. McCone brings it out now. Tried to feed it up ahead to Robinson. So it's McCone, Lacusta, and Robinson here for the Orange Blazers. That's Barter throwing it up the wall. Called in on the left point momentarily and still there. And there's an opportunity for Harris. He gets it out front. Shot. And that's Nielsen who had a quick shot, blocker save. And the puck will be iced.
I can't figure your camera out.
I don't know why it doesn't do the face recognition. You want camera? So 0-0 here with just under 2 minutes in. And Orange Blazers have it. They get it up the wall. It's held in left point and dumped down to the half wall. That's Giesbrecht, throws it over into the slot area. Nielsen on the forecheck. Comes over this way. That's Lindsay battling down low there. Puck comes to the far side. It's going to be out. So Counts controls, chips it up the wall. Thank you. Lefty, righty. So this is McKegg controlling it. McKegg throws it up the wall. That is Bonson for Orange. Bonson spotting Lindsay and gets it to him. And a loose stick looked to injure Lawless there a little bit. But the Orange or Blue Blazers get it out. This is Murphy with speed over the blue line. Murphy having a look, spinning back, waiting for an option. Gets it out to the slot area over on the left point. That's Cazzetto. Right side gets it down low, but it's going to be intercepted. And that's Bonson making a good play defensively. Chips it up. It's tipped, so no ice. So that is Cazzetto back for it. Cazzetto gets it up the wall, but it was behind the left winger Cooper, so it comes out to center. And they're backhanding it in now. This is Cazzetto. Lefty playing on his off wing as a right-handed shot. Gets it up ahead now. That is off the stick of Kremusa. Not 100% sure on the pronunciation there. Kremusa comes out, and it's down. No, are we saying icing? No ice. So back for it. That is Wilson. Wilson to Wallace. Wallace chips it up the wall. Henderson doubles back as he's got speed, and he is winding up. Here's Henderson, head up, having a look, sifting through center ice. He tried to hit Wallace, but it was ahead of him. No ice. Wallace is in there on the forecheck. Comes around this side. Henderson there. Comes out to the point. Long shot toward the net. Pad save. Loose puck cleared to the corner. Oh, unlucky, or yeah, from a little bit from behind there. Comes down, delayed penalty. Shot. Nice shot by Wallace on the tic-tac-toe play there as Henderson got it to him from the low corner there, and Wallace got a nice shot on net. Orange Blazers will touch up, and they're going to go for body contact. Gloucester is going to go for 2 minutes here with 16:59 left in the first. So this is Nielsen between Giesbrecht and Harris, and we've got McKegg and Zernheld. Just trying to figure out these numbers here. And then we've got the penalty killing unit for the Orange Blazers. It's Robinson, Lacusta, Dick, and Barter on D. Scramble draw. Nielsen gets it back to the left point. It's Zernheld. Zernheld checked with pressure, but he's going to ward it off, and they're going to get that puck down low at least, down to the far corner. Giesbrecht in on the forecheck. Harris in support. Harris having a look. Bounce, throws it out front, but no one was home, and it's going to come out. And here's Lacusta over the red line, and he will dump that in, and it's steered into the corner. Picking it up is Zernhelt, spinning around, having a look. Cross ice, he goes to Harris. Harris trying to collect that puck and skating with it. Gets it up ahead to Nielsen. Nielsen in over the blue line, deep, spinning back, faking forehand. Now going to go forehand. Waiting, gets it to Harris. Here's Harris. Harris has a shot. It is in, maybe stopped and into the corner. Hard to tell. Loose puck grinding down below there. The Blazers. All of them. All 10 of them at the same time. 12 if you include both goalies. And they swing it up the wall to the Orange Blazers. Held in by Cazzetto. Cazzetto to Permusa there. Permusa gets that deep. So it's Murphy and Cooper. And Carmusa comes to the left point, Cazzetto. Got it to Murphy, who was able to, in desperation, get it back to Cazzetto. Puck is bouncing everywhere. Cooper's going to pick up a loose puck, but then it was off his stick. Good job there in the corner by Dick to take the puck away and ice it. Well done there. Puck goes deep. Back into Blue Blazers territory. And with speed, coming out with it is Lawless. Ran into some trouble, though. He's able to get that ahead. It is Carmusa taking it wide, taking it deep. Carmusa into the corner, just flicks it in low there. That is Traxel out there, I believe now. Traxel flips it out front, batting away at it. It's Carmusa in front. The puck is loose. Backhander is stopped and covered. So 4 seconds left here in the first period, in the power play. And 15 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the first. Barwise and Wilson are the D. And they win the draw. It's Barwise waiting, gets it over to Wilson. Wilson back to Barwise. Cross ice, nice feed. Chance down low for Wallace, but it is off his stick, and the Orange Blazers get it out to center, not deep. Wilson gets it back to Barwise. Barwise sets up Traxel in stride, but he stopped, and Wallace had to hold up. So the puck is dumped in, and Orange Blazers will get that up the wall. It's McCone. He flicks it out to center, where Barwise skates back for it. Barwise is looking at Henderson. He's got Henderson and Traxel. Couldn't get the pass. Good forecheck by McCone. And the puck now is fetched out by Traxel. Gets it up ahead. Here's Henderson. He's got Wallace. Wallace drags a toe to stay on side. Henderson drops it to Wallace. He follows him down into the corner. Wallace dumps it behind the net. And the other side where Fader gets it for the Orange Blazers. Rink wide, no one home, but not far enough for icing. Zernhelt throws it up the wall. It's intercepted. Orange Blazers try to get that out front. Loose puck. That's Lindsay battling away for it. It's going to come out to the left point. It's going to be held in by Rich. And around with it now is Henderson. Having a look, skating. Gets it to Giesbrecht. He one-touched it back to Henderson, but good forecheck here by the Orange Blazers. That's Nolan Billy. Billy making moves, tries a shot. It's through the crease and out the other side where Lindsay has it and gets it to Rich. Rich throws it to the slot area. Puck didn't get all the way through. Zern held on it, but Billy's in there, makes a move. Billy had it, but then lost it. So the Blazers are going to flip that up the wall. They're getting it ahead now. Giesbrecht to Harris. Here's Harris over the blue line. Everyone's changing, so he's on his own. Harris waiting, having an opportunity. Gets it ahead here. That was Cooper. Cooper onto it. Cooper drives to the middle. Has to go back for it. Gets it up to the point. It is McKegg, and it's over now to Zernhelt. Gets it down low. I believe that's Nielsen. Or maybe Giesbrecht. Back to the point. Slap shot tip. Rattling around down there. It is Cooper. Back to this point. It's McKegg. McKegg walks. Shoot. Nice low shot. It's deflected into the corner where Blazers go hard for it there. It's Murphy down there with it. Murphy working with Cooper and Cremusa. And it's held in. Good forecheck there. Here's Murphy on his backhand. Murphy tries to power it out and does, but it is now swept behind the net and out the other side. Hits a stanchion, so it slows it down for McKegg, who dumps it back deep for Cremusa. Below the goal line there, it's Murphy grinding. Murphy, he lost it. As the Orange Blazers are working hard, and they're able to get that puck out and down. 0-0, 12-17 here to go in the first period. Hey, Tyler. Hey, I have a question. What is this here? Won the draw. Back to the point. Shot by Cazzetto. It is stopped and then held into the corner, but that is Wallace with it. Wallace looking for an option. Tried to find Traxel in the slot, but it was out of his reach and out of the reach of Cazzetto at the point. So hustling back for it is Lawless. Lawless flicks it around the wall. And a nice little one-touch pass there from Wallace. In stride is Traxel over the blue line, trying to split the D, but then he goes wide, drops it. It's Henderson. Henderson spinning. Tried to find Wallace, but gets it back to the point. That's Lawless. Wallace. Lawless. Back to Wallace. Wallace down low. Henderson having a look. Out front. Oh, fanning on it was Wallace. Nice little setup there. It was a bouncer, though. Came across into the skate of Wallace. Tried to get it up to his forehand. Now he gets a shot away, but it's tipped wide. And so Cavalier for Orange gets it out to the point, held in by Cazzetto. Blazers have a chance. Traxel shot, stop, and smothered. So between the pipes for the Blazers Orange, we have Aston Irwin, and is it William? And William Cox down there for the Orange Blazers. Orange wins the draw, flicks it up the wall, and they're going to get that puck out. Nice job there by Team Orange as they were able to get that puck cleanly off the draw. Here's a chance for McCone. McCone's in. McCone shot, stopped by stopped by Irwin. Puck now up to the right point. Throws to the corner. Back there is Wilson, who's going to skate with it. Here's Wilson. He's got Giesbrecht. Gets it to him. Giesbrecht gets the line. Here's Giesbrecht walking in. Shoots. Blocked into the corner. Giesbrecht in there. Nielsen in there. Puck is being battled for, and it's going to be iced. No ice, says the near official, the linesman down there. And on it in the corner is Barwise. He's being tied up by Lacusta, working hard, and in support is Nielsen back, but McCone's there. McCone throws it back behind the net. Opportunity there. Lacusta tries a sharp angle shot, and it's clear to Giesbrecht, who gets it to Harris. Here's Harris. He's got an opportunity. Harris in, shot, saved by Cox, and McCone is there. Comes out. It's a shot by Cooper, just wide. And Lacusta has it now, and we'll get that puck down, but no ice again as there's a tip off the stick of McKegg. Zernhelt has it, throws it up the wall, and it is held in there by the Orange Blazers. Shot off the helmet. Ooh, scary. That was a clapper from Barkman off the helmet of McKegg. And hope he's all right from that. Orange has it. Robinson leaves it for Fader. Tries a long one. Gloving it in the slot was Murphy to deflect it enough to get it into the corner. And it comes out to the slot. Cleared to the line. Still not out. Barkman dumps it in. McKegg. He was being tracked there by Lindsay. But Lindsay tried to hit it back to Fader. But it was intercepted by Murphy. Murphy's got Cooper. Lost the puck. It's going to be offsides. It's delayed offside, but Fader has time to get it out. Cazzetto spinning back for it. Here's Cazzetto with a head of steam. He gets center. He gets blue. Cazzetto into the far corner. Backhand, power move. Comes out to the slot. They can't get the shot away. And Team Orange is going to get that out to center. And it is Henderson back here having a look and wheeling. Henderson, nice little move there in transition. Henderson in over the... Oh, little drag, but it was off the skate as Barkman stood tall. Here is Rich for the Orange Blazers. Takes the line, has a shot, pad save. Or sorry, that wasn't Rich. My bad. That was Wilkinson there for the Orange Blazers. Comes this side. And it is Traxel. Traxel carried it up. Wallace had to hold on for him. So Traxel takes a shot, but it's blocked. He picks it up in the corner. Traxel tried to get Henderson. Does. It's off the post. Or is it? Where is it? Ref still hasn't blown the whistle. And it's in. So boys were buzzing there. And it looks like Henderson took the feed from Traxel and off the post and in. And the Blue Blazers take a 1-0 lead with 8:24 here to go in the first period. Henderson wins the draw. Wilson to Barwise. Barwise dumps it in. On it is Wallace. Backboard of Blazers Orange. They're going to get that up the wall, but held in. Here's Wilson spinning with it. Wilson fed it down low. It is Henderson. but he's swallowed up by a couple of Orange players, so he threw it up the wall. So a battle ensues there. It's held in for a moment, and now it's out. Foster has a chance with it. He had, penalty coming up here, and a broken stick, unfortunately. So the Blue Blazers will go to the box bar-wise for a body check. Oh no, it's boarding. Sorry, not body. So the Orange Blazers will go to the penalty, or go to the power play here. McCollum, Bonson. It's in the slot. Turning with it is Robinson. Gets a little shot away. Oh, he found McCollum. Beautiful pass. Comes out front and they score. It's LaCusta on the doorstep. And that was a quick power play. And the game is tied at 1. In the draw now, Blue Blazers have it at center. It's Nielsen. Nielsen gets the line, weaving. Nielsen has a shot. Love down by Cox. Nice calm save by William Cox down there for Orange Blazers. Saw the shot from distance. Good shot by Nielsen, but from distance with no traffic, so Cox didn't have a problem with it. Puck is 1-2. Giesbrecht on the wall, gets it back to the left point. It is Zernhelt. Zernhelt gets it down to Giesbrecht, but he is closed up on there by Barkman, but it's held in neatly there. And they're going to go deep for it now are the Blue Blazers. Giesbrecht, Nielsen down below the goal line. It's Giesbrecht that has it. He's being bodied by McCone. And now Harris comes in to help on the left wing. Round behind the net it goes. Harris separates his man from the puck, trying to get that puck, and Nielsen's in to help. Chips behind the net to McCone, who sweeps it into the right corner. Down to get it to the Orange Blazers. Nice little chip up to McCone. He tried to chip it out, but they will get it out on the second effort. No, they won't. It's held in, but Blue Blazers are going to change. Comes this side to LaCusta. One times it in. This is dangerous, but Irwin is there to cover it up. So good action here early in a 1-1 game. Ramusa wins the draw. Gets it neatly back. It's Lawless skating. Lawless having a look. Gets it back up to Murphy. Murphy gets it in deep. Beats his man. Murphy shoots. Scores. Nice goal by Bryson Murphy as he went one-on-one with the Orange Blazers D and was able to collect the puck on the other side and rip it over the left shoulder of Cox. Blazers. See it, and it's going to come out now though. Battling for it and coming up with it is Ramusa. Takes it in over the line, takes a shot. It's off of the. And Orange Blazers get that up the wall. It's held in there by Lawless. Down into the corner. That is Dick that fired it around up the right side and held it in there. And Carter is ripping at it, trying to get that puck out, but the Blue Blazers are there. Still held in at the point. Walking in with it now. Oh, they try to drop it back, but it's intercepted, and Lindsay gets that puck down. And that'll go for icing. Clean win. Out to the right point to Barwise. Barwise gets it down on the right side to Wallace. Threw it over to the slot area, but it was Good job there on the right D. Oh, that's Yetman that made that play. Here's Traxel in. Traxel, Wallace. Oh, one-timer just over the net. So the puck was bouncing again, but Wallace got quite a bit on that. Now it's going to be cleared and held by Wilson. Wilson waiting for his mates to clear the line. Rink wide. Here's Wallace. Takes an extra step. Powering to the net. Puck is loose. And he bangs in the rebound. It's Wallace on the doorstep. Picks up the loose puck. He worked really hard for that. He got that puck at the blue line. Was going to take a shot and then saw some daylight. So he took an extra stride, went in, drove that puck to the net, and banged in the rebound. So it's 3-1 for Blue Blazers with 5:15 left to go here, first period. Good face-off draw, won by Nielsen to Zernhelt. Gets it up to Giesbrecht, but it was intercepted. Center battling for it. And picked up. There's Harris on the left. Harris taking in. Harris tried to pass. It's blocked, though. Comes out to Giesbrecht. Had a shot. Blocked or saved. And Lacusta slings that around behind the net. Over to get that now is Robinson. Gets it up ahead to McCone. McCone goes rink wide to Lacusta. Good play there. Lacusta on McKegg. Lacusta takes wide. Lacusta in. Shot scores! Great puck movement. That started that play, and then McCone, nice cross-ice pass to Lacusta here, near side in stride. He went wide and went bar down, as the kids like to say. Kamloops, well, they're all Kamloops, but Blue wins the draw and takes it to line. McCone has it, tried to go rink wide again. It's intercepted by Murphy. Murphy having a look, dumping it in. Puck goes deep. Back forward is Barkman, rips it around the wall, all the way out to the left point where Zernhelt one-times that back in, but it's off the skate, and McCone's going to get that out and chip it off the wall. It won't be far enough for icing, as that is Murphy, flicks it around Lacusta and picks it up. Murphy gets it up ahead to, well, it's actually Rich for the Orange team. Was able to hold that puck in, but I might have come out. Zernhelt up the wall. Lots of bodies there, and there's going to be a too many call here for Orange. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. And Lacusta will serve that 2-minute minor. So in a 3-2 game, the Blue Blazers are going to go back to the power play. That is Henderson in the middle between Traxel and Wallace. Orange win, and loose puck comes to Lindsay, who gets the puck and flips it down. Irwin leaves that, and back to get it is Lawless, winding up, makes a quick pass, but it's up the wall as Wallace had doubled back. So it's Lawless and Wallace here again on the right side. Gazzetto back to help out now. Gazzetto trying to lug it out of the corner, but good job by Lindsay on the forecheck. Lindsay takes a sharp angle shot, stopped by Irwin, comes around this way. Henderson makes a move around Wilkinson, but Wilkinson doesn't give up on the back check, and he's able to come all the way back and disrupt that. And it's going to go for offside now, as the Blazers just mistimed it there, the blue line. 1:24 left to go in the power play. 3:21 left to go first period. 3-2. All right, we got Barwise and Wilson on D. And it is Barwise takes the puck in over the line. Waiting, makes a nice little hesitation move, takes it down into the corner. Barwise comes back to the point, through some sticks. Giesbrecht was back there covering, and the puck is dumped down. Wilson back for it, having a look. Wilson tried to get up ahead to Harris, but it was intercepted. And here's Nielsen on the defensive side of that puck, weaving through, leaves it for Harris. Harris collects. Harris goes back to the middle, leaves it there for Wilson. Shot stopped by Cox. So 46 left to go in the power play here. Penalty killing for the Orange Blazers. We've got Billy and Jack Johnson, I believe that is. And then on D, I'm not 100% sure. Comes out to Wilson. Strafes the line, takes it to the middle. Shot, tip, just wide. Loose puck into the corner. It's Cooper battling with a couple Blazers, Orange Blazers, and they're going to win that battle and dump it down. Good job by the Orange Blazers. That was Yetman and Billy teaming up in the corner to make that play. Back for it is Wilson. Wilson leaves it for Barwise. Barwise having a look. The speed, gets the line. It's just deflected off of the stick, though, so he has to go to the wall. Gets it back neatly here to Wilson. Wilson tried to leave it there for Barwise and does. It's off the skate. Barwise makes a hesitation move. Takes it to the middle. Shot. Walker save. Rebound is over on the right wing where Johnson's over to it. Johnson tried to get it ahead. It's going to go through Billy and up to the left wing where Lacusta skates onto it as he's now done serving the penalty. Puck down low. Billy and Lacusta. Lacusta having a look. Waiting. Puck goes to the left corner and Cooper picks it up on the left wing. Cooper. He has Murphy zip a nice sauce pass rink wide. And Murphy's battling still for that puck. Puck battle ensues. No call. Good clean battle there. That is Henderson down low. Henderson trying to battle out with that puck. Comes out to the slot. Shot. Oh, nice try there. Murphy tried to just one time it with a half clapper. Comes out to the point now. Held in by Zernhelt. It's now going to come down and Barkman rips it up the wall. Don't really want to get in front of that one if you can help it. Comes this side now. Foster feeds it back to Billy. Makes a quick move. And here's Billy with speed over the blue line. Billy tries a long shot. Deflected by McKegg. Billy follows it up. Billy behind the net. Tried to shovel it on the back end. Rebound. They score. And the Orange Blazers have tied it up. And I believe that is Cavalier. So Billy shoveled that puck to the net. Shot initially saved by Irwin, and then the rebound was jammed home. And we have a tie game. And puck comes to Henderson. Over the line, takes toe drag. One more. Shot. Post. Wallace follows up with it. Wallace. There's a loose stick down there that somebody lost, and now they pick it up. Comes out right point. McKegg. McKegg waiting. McKegg fires a low shot. Goes all the way through. Chance now. It's Traxel down low. Traxel tries to get it out to Henderson. Did, but it hit a skate, so it went through the crease and out the other side. And Henderson battles for it. Keeps it. Wallace waiting for the pass. On his backhand. Tries one. Wide. Into the corner it goes where Henderson is onto it there. Spinning around with it and working his way out from the goal line. Out front. Wallace scores. Oh, and it's a buzzer beater too. So good work in the corner by Henderson. Came up with that puck and nice little pass across to Wallace, who made no mistake. And he couldn't make a mistake because the clock would have expired. The time would have expired. But they're going to count that one, it looks like, with maybe 1 second left, and it's 4-3. You got to think that Coach Lacusta and his coaching staff of Team Orange is pretty happy with that first period, because they were able to get on the board 3 times and held the Blue Blazers in check for the most part. But it is a 4-3 game. It actually started low scoring there for the first 5-10 minutes. It was 0-0 and then 7 goals since. So we got Wilkinson between Lindsay and Johnson up front for the Orange Blazers, and we got Nielsen between Giesbrecht and Harris. Nielsen gets the puck, takes it in. Wilkinson hard on him on the back check, so he's just able to get that in. And a good strong play by Barter, who gets it up to the right winger, who clears it out to center. Lawless this way. It's in the between there for Cazzetto, so he's back for it. Wilkinson on him hard there. It's Nielsen now. Nielsen flicks it up the wall. It's Giesbrecht. Tried to get it ahead to Harris, who's streaking. Cazzetto has it now. Here's Cazzetto. Has some space, takes it. Blue line. Cazzetto, slot area. Oh, the puck just fell off of his stick. Back check comes out. Backhander by Nielsen, who chases his own rebound behind the net. Nielsen tried to cycle it down low to Harris, but it's blocked down there by Barter, but Harris is going to come up with it. Harris spinning in the corner, having a look. Tried to get it out front, but the puck was knocked off his stick. It's Giesbrecht. Tried to get it out to Nielsen. That's Cooper down there, out to the point. Hesitation move, back down to Cooper. Cooper working and fell off his stick, and they're going to get that out. Oh, almost a chance for Lindsay to break free there. Lindsay has it, down low on his strong side. Lindsay tried to power it out. He's muscled down there by Lawless. And the puck is now around the net into the right D corner where Lawless goes for it. But Lindsay's there, wins the battle, gets it out. Left point, long shot, stopped by Irwin. Lawless ahead now. It is Murphy, tries to get that ahead. It's Kramusa with speed. Kramusa has Cooper. Kramusa throws one on net. Pad saved by Cox, goes behind the net. Loose puck, this is dangerous out front now. Trying to work it out front. And that is Bonson streaking out with it for the Orange Blazers. He's harassed from behind. Good job there. Good back check by Kramusa. Comes to Wilson. Wilson has Barwise. Went right wing to Cooper. Puck is cleared up and loose. And Billy picks it up for Orange Blazers. Billy wheeling through center. Here's Billy over the blue line. Billy to the middle. But it is picked up now with speed. Here comes Henderson up ahead. Snow thought that was off. Traxel shot, scores. So Traxel gets that nice lead feed from Henderson and went 5-hole. May have been offside by half a stride, as the coaches are joking about it over there. This is good competition for both teams. Kusta has it, gets it up the wall. McCone in there, battling hard for it. It's Henderson off the wall with it. Henderson to the slot. One-timer, stopped by Cox. Wilson got all of that, ripped it, but Cox, very well positioned, slid across, hit him in the chest, or maybe the trapper, maybe the blocker. Henderson wins the draw. Traxel spinning it back, but they were all twisted around, so Wilson has to go back for it. And then puck bounced over his stick. Now he retreats to Barwise. Barwise up the wall, one touch. Good job there from Wallace to Henderson. Henderson weaving. Henderson in. Backhand pass just in front of Traxel, who chases it into the corner and wheels out with it. Traxel out. Can't get the shot away. And it's Barkman. Barkman, he was back-checked on there by Wallace, so the puck is still in. Barkman, intercepted by Wallace, gets it out to, tried to get it out to Henderson, but it was just beyond his reach. So Orange is going to get that out to center. And McKegg dumps that back down deep. Blue Blazers clear. Orange have some time. Barkman goes off the left wing there to Acosta, who collects and calmly dumps it in, and we'll go for a change. McKegg with the reverse. McKegg having a look. Has to reverse again. He's got McCone on him down there, but he might have lost him. Gets it around this side. Giesbrecht flicked it back to Zernhelt. Zernhelt gets it over to McKegg. McKegg spinning away again. McKegg now is going to take it with speed, but it's intercepted and it's held in. Puck is now loose in the slot. It is Zernhelt. Zernhelt tried to get it to Giesbrecht, but it was ahead of him. Puck now deep in the Blue Blazers territory. McKegg has it again. McKegg now will rip it on the wall. It's beyond the reach of Harris and held in there. It's Dick spinning and dumping it. Good play there by Brody. And McKegg back for it again. Here's McKegg. Tried to just rip it up the wall, but it's held in by Barter. Tries one on the net, and it bounces through dangerously. Harris back, but Lindsay's on him. Puck comes loose to Giesbrecht, who loses it. And Johnson has it for Orange, dumping it in deep. Blue Blazers under siege here. They need to get a change. Puck comes out to the point, left point. Harris providing pressure, so it's going to be, and then he got behind his guy there. And the puck is dumped in on net, steered to the corner. Boys need to get a change. They're gassed. McKegg reversing. Flips it up the wall. Just beyond the reach of Barter. Now they're going to change. Barter has it, regrouping. Barter having a look. Gets it up ahead. It is into a lot of traffic, and then it's recovered by Lawless, who wheels. Lawless gets it up ahead. And Cooper has to chase that. Cooper's got Krimusa. Cooper waiting. Loose. Being hounded there by the Orange Blazers. And it is a shot there by Cooper. Stopped by Cox. So it's 5-3 for Blue, with 15-13 left in the second period. They doing a flood? No. Cavalier has it for Orange, dumps it out, and gets bodied. Cazzetto sifting through, gets a line. Cazzetto tries to get it to the slot, does, shot, blocker saved. Behind the net now, battling for it. It is Murphy in there, and Krimusa is coming to help now as well, and he's going to come up with it. He's going to backhand it down where it's intercepted by Kloster, who just saw daylight and got that rink wide. Cazzetto gets it up to Cooper. Poke check there neatly by Yetman. Good job. And at center ice with it is Murphy, I believe. Orange Blazers flicking it up the wall. That's Rich. Gets it up to the point, and then it's held back in. It's Murphy. Murphy tried to go cross ice to Cazzetto. It does find him. Cazzetto having a look and shoveling it in on the backhand. Krimusa down with it. He's got Murphy, but there's a stick in the lane, so Krimusa went back to the point, but almost intercepted, but it was under the stick, and a poke check there by Kloster and a loose puck. Good job by Kloster. He's got Lawless on him. Kloster collects the puck, makes a move in the corner, throw it out toward the net, where Cazzetto tried to fire it up ahead to Cooper. Cooper is going to get the line, and he's got Henderson and Wallace. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace in the slot, drag, shot, save. Blazers chip it up the right wing. It's Cavalier. Cavalier gets it up ahead neatly to Kloster. Gets it to Billy. Good puck movement there by the Orange Blazers. Billy over the blue line. Taking it wide. Waiting. Getting bodied by Wilson, and they're going to collect that puck. It is Traxel. Traxel to Wallace, 2-on-2. Wallace gets the line. Wallace looking. Nice feed. Oh, he saw Traxel going hard to that far right post. Tried to find him there. And Robinson now has it. Robinson stood up there by Wilson, so the puck goes into the Blazers' territory. Barwise finds Wallace, who finds Wilson. Wilson finding Traxel. Good movement there by the Blue Blazers. In slot, Traxel goes wide again. Shoots, stopped by Cox. Rebound, cleared. Bonson for Orange, flings it up the wall. And Robinson will hold it along the wall, and then McCone comes up with it. McCone taking it wide, going around Barwise, and then spinning back. McCone, he had a look there for Robinson in the slot, but Henderson saw that coming and took it, and gets it up the wall. One touch from Wallace, up ahead to Harris. Harris going to try to get to that puck. Can he, though? And he just about did. Has it in the corner, having a look. He's waiting for his line mates to finish the change. Flicks it over, a good pass there. It's that was Nielsen. Puck comes to the left point where Zernhelt's trying his best to keep that in, and now with some help, they do. Puck is bouncing around. Now it's out to the left point again. Zernhelt fires it down low. Giesbrecht, Nielsen on the forecheck. They're going to sling that up to Lacusta. Lacusta having a look and throws it up ahead. It is intercepted, and McKegg had it, but now it's turned over. It's McCone in the high slot. McCone shoots. Stopped by Irwin. 12:06 left, second period. 5-3 for Blue. Good action. Both teams getting some opportunities here. Orange wins the draw. Back to the point. Stepping around the forechecker, walking, shot, stopped by Irwin. Into the corner, McKegg flings it around. It's going to be picked up by Giesbrecht on the left side. Giesbrecht tried to get it up ahead to Nielsen, but it's flipped back the other way. Lindsay dumped it far side over to the corner where Johnson goes in for it. Johnson, McKegg takes it from him and has a look. McKegg gets it to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht flips it to Nielsen. Here's Nielsen. He's got Harris 2-on-2 at the end of a shift here, and they can't get it deep. So Orange Blazers have it, and it's Lindsay. Makes a pass to the middle where Johnson had it. Johnson walking and dumps it in. McKegg back for it. Wheeling. McKegg walking. Gets it cross ice. It was under the stick of Nielsen. These boys are gassed again. They got to get it changed. McKegg going to take advantage of the falling D. Here's McKegg. He gets bodied though. Good back check there. And Orange has it in the corner. Coming hard now are the fresh Blazers though for it. That was Kremusa in there providing pressure. It's going to come out to center. It's Cooper battling. Cooper gets the line. Cooper getting hounded by Cavalier and Billy. So good back check there for Orange Blazers. Shot though by Kremusa. Saved by Cox out into the corner. Murphy. Kremusa. Cooper. Couldn't get the shot away. Puck now cleared. Cavalier is going to get that out to center. Murphy dogging on the back check's going to get that puck in. It's going to come back out. And then maybe go back in here. Step up by Kloster, but then it fell off of the stick. Murphy tried to flick it up ahead to Cazzetto. They were retired at the end of the shift as well. We're the forwards. Here's Barter flicking it up the wall. It's going to be held to the middle. Great chance. Here's Henderson in. Henderson shoots, scores. Henderson got that puck right on his stick in the slot and made no mistake. Ripped it just over the right pad, I think. Might want to see that one again, but good finish. And the opportunity presents itself. Blue gets the draw after the scramble, and it's Wallace. Wallace controlling the puck. Wallace having a look, spinning back out the slot, then back toward the wall. He's being pressured by Fader, and Fader was able to battle for that puck, and then when he flipped it around behind, then it hit his stick and went on the play. So it's 6-3 with 9:49 left to go in the second period. Henderson between Traxel and Wallace. And we have, I believe, Barwise and Wilson. Comes back to Wilson, but it was in his feet. So he's going to have to battle for it with Robinson. Robinson really going hard at Wilson. Wilson gets the puck and gets it over to his partner. And up the right side with it is Wallace. Wallace makes a move. Wallace. Henderson scores. Or sorry, Traxel scores. Good play. Oh, okay. So another goal from the Henderson line there, as Traxel was able to collect the feed from Wallace, and Wallace made a nice pass over to him, and it was a one-timer and in. So it's 7-3 now. We have a goalie change here as the Orange team has put in Dusty Benedict. We still have Irwin in here. Here is Harris for Team Blue. Harris takes it, dumps it in, and chases it. Yetman back on it. Yetman into some feet. Comes to Blue, though, out front. Behind the net. They're jamming away at it. It's on top of the net, so they're going to blow it dead. Nope. Cross ice feed. Here's McKegg. Walks into it, but tried the clapper, but by the time he did, the stick was there. Harris having a look. Backhands it down low for Nielsen. Nielsen there with Giesbrecht on the help as well, but it's going to be fished out by Lindsay and dumped back in though now where Yetman deals with it. Gets it rink wide. McKegg collects it at center. Gets it up ahead. Harris pokes it free. Harris kicks it up to his backhand. Harris, shot, gets it to Nielsen. Oh, it just slipped through. Nielsen goes back along the other side where McKegg's going to pinch from the right point. McKegg pinches deep. We've already got one guy covering, so Harris is going to change. Puck is being battled for down in the left corner. And Nielsen has it. Nielsen walking out. Nielsen shoots, scores! Nielsen walked out of the corner and threw it 5-hole. So Team Blue was able to collect the puck out of the corner. And that was Nielsen who walked out, saw some daylight, and fired it through the legs, I believe, of Benedict. Scramble draw, left side, Zern help, flicks it up the wall. Barkman slams it back up the center. Cavalier gets that puck in. Back for it is Murphy. For the Blue Blazers, Murphy throws it to the open wing and then goes to chase it, and then chips it. Ramusa, nice little backhand feed back to Murphy, who had some speed. Murphy, Cooper, drag move, blocked in front. Blocked there by Barkman. Puck is being fought for. Murphy tried to find his right point man, and it's collected by Kloster for Orange, dumping it in. Cavalier on the forecheck. It is McKegg. McKegg is ahead of steam. Here's McKegg. Takes the red line, takes the blue line. McKegg going wide now. Throws it out front. Loose puck. Chipped toward the net and through the other side where Cavalier has it for Orange and dumps it up to the line. McKegg has it and dumps it in. He needs a change, so he's going hard now. Ramusa has it in the corner. Cooper's there to collect the loose puck behind him. Cooper working out of the corner with it. Cooper waiting. Murphy, shot, stopped by Benedict. Good save there. And Billy has it. Billy taking it up for Orange, gets it up ahead to Kloster, who one-hands that deep. And back for it is Lawless. And forecheck by Kloster, making them go back a couple of times for it. It just disrupts the flow and takes a few seconds off the shift. Henderson back for it, though. Henderson has Cooper, finds him. Cooper tried to drag to the middle, but that was Billy who took that puck away. Billy throws it to the middle. It is going to be out now. Trying to complete a line change here as Wallace has it. Cooper's going to go now to allow for Traxel to come out. Back to get it are the Orange Blazers. Shoveled around the corner from Dick to Robinson, who leaves it for Barter, who slams it up the wall, but it hits a body. And Henderson has it. Henderson looking for Wallace, but the pass was in his feet. So it's going to go to the other side where Lacusta chips it out. Back for it is Lawless. Lawless, Pizzetto. Pizzetto having a look. He had Traxel for a second, but now the pass was behind him as that window closed. It's going to go not far enough for icing. Barter back for it, gets it over to Dick, but it was over his stick. Here is Wallace. Wallace looking out slot, comes out far side. Barwise shot, stopped by Benedict. Into the corner it goes. Barter for it. Barter tried to get it up and does. Good job there. Wilson back for it. On his forehand, stopping, waiting for his mates to get back and set up a breakout. Wilson, Traxel. It was a bouncing puck though, so he had to go back for it. And a forecheck causes a turnover. Chance now. Robinson, quick little shot. Loose puck. Where is it? It's loose still. Battling for it. And coming up with it is Barwise. Barwise skating it up. But he is dispossessed. And another opportunity here. Here comes Orange. Here's Lacusta. Shot. Tipped. Rebound is cleared for a moment. And out with it is Henderson. Here's Henderson. Gets it up ahead. Here's Harris now over the blue line, but they're going to call a penalty. They're going to get Barwise for interference. So 4:57 left to go, second period. Power play coming up for Orange. So on the PK here for Orange is Giesbrecht and Harris. Comes out to the point. Fader goes, nice little fake there and goes rink wide. Shot. Stop. Where's the loose puck? It's steered into the corner. Giesbrecht fires it around the other side. Battling for it there. It's Fader. Gets it in deep. Good job there, McKegg. Rips it up the wall again. It's going to come out to the point and down. Going back for it is Rich. Rich played it off the wall or off the back of the net to himself, and then he flicks it ahead. And it is Wilkinson. They're trying to set up a power play, but Giesbrecht is there. Fader's there, though, to pick it up again for Orange. Fader didn't want to make that pass cross crease, so he went back, waiting. Nielsen's up there now, forechecking on this PK, providing a bit of pressure. Decent little breakout, but it went ahead of Wilkinson. Lindsay was able to just get back on side. Wilkinson threw one toward the net. It was just tipped a little bit by McKegg. McKegg rips it to center, clearing it. Fader back for it, having a look. Fader up the wall. It's got Lindsay. Lindsay has a look and skates with it and throws it cross ice stump where Irwin steered it to McKegg, and McKegg's going to ice it. So, not sure roughly how much time is left in the penalty, but probably about a minute. Less than a minute. Here's Kloster winding up with it. Kloster tried to find Lindsay. Ooh, big body contact there. As Cazzetto takes the puck and takes the line. Here's Cazzetto working it wide. Again, we're killing a penalty here, so he's happy to just keep that puck deep. Good battle for it there between the two big defensemen, Barkman and Cazzetto. Here is Billy. Billy goes rink wide. Just gets it to Kloster, but it's dispossessed, and here's a chance. This is Murphy. Murphy all alone. Now Cooper's up there helping because they, again, are killing. Comes out. Cazzetto tries one. Save. Rebound is smothered by Benedict. And that'll do it for the penalty. With 2:53 left in the second period. Anderson in to take the draw, and they win it. Wallace came over, got it to Cazzetto. Cazzetto goes to the middle. It's blocked. He took a long shot. It was blocked in front. Fader and Henderson battling for it. Billy back there to help his team, and he's able to flick that up the wall to Cavalier. Cavalier gets it up to center, where that's Cazzetto again with it. Battling for it. A couple of Blue Blazers collide. Some back and forth ping pong action comes to Wallace. Wallace has got Henderson, gets it to him. Henderson collects backhand, but it was off of his backhand and into the corner. Blue Blazers come up with it. It's Traxel. Wallace out front. Tried to get it to him, but it's intercepted. Shot, scores. Wallace picked up the loose puck, just dropped down there and was just ripped it in the net. So good finish again. Scramble draw. Comes to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht gets a line, takes a shot, stopped by Benedict. No problem there. Saw it all the way, made the catch. 2:03 left in the second period. Nielsen in to take the draw versus McCone. Comes to Giesbrecht, who gets it to Barwise. Barwise Wilson. Didn't have a lot of time. Gets it across. It was pass Harris wasn't quite expecting, so Orange is going to get that out at the line. Here's McCone. McCone gets it this way. Intercepted by Wilson. Wilson has it. Having a look. Regrouping. Wilson wheeling through the slot. Here's Wilson with a head of steam. Wilson takes the blue line. Wilson drags shot. Blocker saved by Benedict. Loose puck. Harris onto it. Harris waiting in the corner. Harris tries to go behind the net with it. He's battling against McCone, who took the puck away. Good job there. McCone has Robinson. Gets it to him. Robinson collects. And is in a battle for it there with Giesbrecht. Puck into the corner for Barwise. Wilson has it. Wilson having a look, goes cross ice. Here's a chance now for Giesbrecht with speed. Here's Giesbrecht in. Giesbrecht shot. Toe save by Benedict. Giesbrecht goes and gets his own rebound. Tried to go off the net. And it's Lacusta. He's going to get that, but it's intercepted. Walking into it is Murphy. Murphy takes a shot. It's into the corner. So he chases it. Murphy doubles back, fighting off a check. Murphy gets it back to the point. And that's held in by Zernhalt to Murphy to Cooper. Cooper, cross crease, is there. They bang away at it, goes wide. It's Cremusa. Or sorry, that was Murphy to Cremusa who got the shot away. And Benedict was able to keep that out with 31 seconds left in the second period. Clean win to LeKeg. LeKeg tried a drag move. Finn Wilkinson said no. Finn Wilkinson with speed, taking it wide. Here's Wilkinson. Wilkinson shoots. Blocker save. Good rush there by Wilkinson. Good save by Irwin. Puck comes out to center where Yetman's onto it. Yetman having a look, back for it, waiting and flicking it up the wall. It is onto Wilkinson's stick again. Tried to flip it over to Johnson. Intercepted by McKegg, who gets it to Cooper. Cooper over red, over blue. And they're going to call that offside and let the time run down. So that'll do it for the second period. So 20 more to go. So, second period, or third period will start. That's Henderson between Wallace and Traxel. And on D, it's going to be Lawless and Cazzetto. And then for Orange, we've got Billy between Kloster and Cavalier, and we have Fader and Bonson on the points.
I don't know how to change that. Sorry. I don't know how to change that. I need help.
So a clock malfunction. We're going to do a full reset of the clock here.
Yes.
I have to say the clock duty is probably the most stressful role as a volunteer parent because there's a lot of pressure. As you can see, the barn is packed here in Valley View Arena. A near capacity crowd, I would say. I mean, there's a few seats left, but... And it's a beautiful day out here in Kamloops, so people were enjoying the sun before coming into the nice cold rink. It's going to be a nice feeling when you go out of the rink and it's warm out. And so I think they're going to just go manual here with the clock. Let these boys play. Scramble draw, Wallace picks it up, makes a move, Traxel there. It's a 2-on-1. Traxel. Wallace. Oh, it hit a stick, I believe, and into the corner. It goes back to the point. Lawless steps over, gets it over to Cazzetto. Cazzetto makes a move. Good stick there by Cavalier. So Cazzetto has to just get it deep. That is Traxel to Henderson. He went out to the point, but it was Cavalier that was there. So Cavalier tried to take it, but Blue Blazers get it back for a moment. Now Billy's back there for Orange Blazers. Here's Billy for Orange. Couldn't quite get the puck deep. Traxel with speed. Here's Traxel. Drag to the middle. Traxel, but then it was off of his stick. Backhanded it up. Caught down by Henderson, who chipped it past his check and went deep to Traxel. Traxel to the corner where Wallace hustles down for it. Leaves it for Traxel. Traxel leaving it back down low for Wallace and Henderson to work. They're down there working. Fader comes out with it. Fader trying to get that up the wall, but he's being pestered from behind. That's Wallace. Puck now comes to Traxel. Traxel, cross ice. Henderson. Henderson waiting, tried to shoot it, and it's blocked. Good block there by Bonson for Orange. And Traxel's going to go for a change. It's Wallace and Henderson still out there. Wallace dragging it around. And it's going to be dispossessed for a minute and cleared to the line and out. So a line change coming up.
Put the score on.
McCone, Lacusta, and Robinson out there for Orange with Barkman and Yetman. It's dumped in deep where Wilson on D for Blue is going to go back for it. Wilson is going to leave it, but it's intercepted. Barkman came out of nowhere. Barkman has it. Back to Yetman. Yetman takes a long shot. Harris got a stick on that, so it bounces wide. Tucker Tucker has it, gets it to Harris. Here's Yetman. Harris throws it to the middle. It's intercepted, but he goes and gets it. He's going to go around behind the net with it. Harris waiting. Pass up ahead to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht tried to get it up ahead to Nielsen. And in support was Harris, taking it wide. Here's Harris. He's got Yetman and Lacusta. Harris winds, fires, scores. Good job there. Harris picked that puck up with help from his line mates. Went in and cut to the middle and then back to the forehand and ripped it. Puck won by Orange, goes rink wide. Wilson battling for it. Wilson gets the blue line and takes it deep. Here's Wilson. Wilson waiting. Gets it to Harris. Harris battling for it, but Lacusta is there to take it and get it ahead to Robinson. Robinson tried to drag to the middle. Barwise stepped up on him though. And it's Nielsen digging for it. Nice cross ice pass, but it's intercepted. Good look there by Barwise. Wilson gets the line. Waiting as they're changing. And Orange is going to get that out to center. Whereas Zernhalt is over to it, but he's pressured by Lacusta. Lacusta takes it. And McCone picks up a loose puck. McCone from the slot. McCone cuts to the middle. Oh, goes through the crease as Lacusta tried to find McCone. And Wilson chips it up to Nielsen. Nielsen gets it ahead to Murphy, and he's going to finish a change. Murphy to Cooper. Cooper over the blue line. Cooper sees Murphy going. Tried to shoot it low maybe for a rebound. Opportunity now for Blue to control as Cooper cycles it down to Krimusa. Krimusa backhand, forehand, gets pestered by McCone. And Cooper comes up with it though. Cooper, he saw McKegg streaking, but Murphy didn't know, so he took that and he still has it. Backhanded it, slot, loose puck. Cooper, backhander, scores. So good pressure there. Good look down low to make that pass out. And then Murphy maintained possession. Sifted through the slot area and got it toward the net where Cooper was able to bang in the rebound, lifted it nicely on the backhand. Krimusa has the draw, takes it in, blue line, drops it. Murphy walks in, shot, love save by Benedict. 16:42 left to go in the third period. Murphy shovels it over to Cooper's corner. He's being hounded there by Lindsay. And so Murphy's there to help. Murphy sees McKegg. McKegg rips one, scores. McKegg, a wrister from the point through traffic. And he found that net and didn't miss. And off the draw, comes back to Rich. Rich backhands it up ahead. Oh, it is off the skate now. Wallace threw that down to the slot for Traxel. Traxel tried a shot from a sharp angle. Traxel gets it out to the point at Zernhelt. Zernhelt has a look, goes this way. It's McKegg. McKegg goes far side to Traxel. Traxel in the corner. Or sorry, that is Wallace in the corner. Flips it over to Henderson's side. Henderson has it. Lost it, but then it's repossessed as Traxel picked up that loose puck. Here's Fader for Orange. Fader makes a nifty little move. Kind of skidded into traffic though, so Blue's going to get it. It's Henderson to McKegg. McKegg back down low to Traxel. Traxel behind the net. Traxel, he's got Wallace, but he threw it up to the point instead, but it was picked off. Here's Lindsay. Ooh, blowing tire. Here's Lindsay. He's got Wilkinson. Lindsay tried to get it, does it. Here's Wilkinson shot. Oh, he just missed. Try there by Orange to get one on the board here in the third period. Wallace chips it up the wall to Henderson, and he has over here Traxel. Here's Traxel. Another blown tire. Traxel in. Forehand, backhand scores. Traxel. Nice little move there. Tucking it in. .15:08 left to go, third period. So another 15 minutes for these teams to skate hard, make some plays, and build some confidence for the next challenge, whatever that is for each team. Job there. Giesbrecht gets it in deep. Barkman back for it. Nielsen onto it. Good job there. Nielsen fishing it out. Giesbrecht down low. Harris is down there too. All three of them are down there. Maybe reverse the other side. So it is Barkman. Flicks it up the wall. It's held in by Cazzetto. And then Giesbrecht dumps it in. Back for it. Bonson gets it up the Cavalier. Chips it up the wall. Cazzetto holds it in. Tries a long shot. Stop. It's in the slot area. Billy has it. Flicks it up ahead neatly to Kloster. Here's Kloster. Center. Goes rink wide. Shoveled it ahead for Cavalier, but it was too far, so Cazzetto was able to flick that up and pick it up. Here's Cazzetto. Tried to get it. Harris has it. And he just tried to dump it in, but didn't get it deep, so it's going to come back out the center, where Harris picks it up, gets it to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht with speed makes a move over the blue line. Giesbrecht. Good play there defensively by Orange, and at the end of a shift, Blue's going to get a line change in, and it is Cooper and Carmusa and Murphy line coming out, but it's Kloster for Orange. Kloster tried to feed Cavalier, who was open there for a minute, couldn't quite get the pass to him. It was around behind the net where Lawless with speed. Here's Lawless. He's going to go for one. Lawless skating fast over the blue line. Forehand shot. Oh, nice save by Benedict, as he was able to save that either off of the shaft of his stick or his blocker. In the corner it comes. Murphy gets it back. Left point. It's Barwise. Lawless fires. Stopped by Benedict. Into the corner it goes. Yetman. Or behind the net, I should say. Dispossessed. There's a chance. Murphy. Ooh, he tried one, went through the crease. Cooper onto it now. Cooper having a look. Backhands it down. It is Murphy. Murphy backhands it down, or forehands it down. Nice cycle. Here's Cooper. Cooper having a look. Goes back to the point. Barwise walking the line and then flicking a nice sauce pass down low. There's Crimusa. Cooper blocked in front. Good puck movement there by Blue. Here's Billy now. Billy tried to get it up in here to Lacusta. Intercepted there by Murphy. Murphy working his way behind the net. Out front. Pass goes all the way out, but here comes Traxel streaking from the bench. Tries a long one, just wide. Traxel, forehand, right corner. Wheeling behind the net, having a look. Traxel backhands it down low, or Carmusa goes onto it. He's battling with Yetman. Now it's Wallace with it. Wallace dispossessed by Billy, but then the puck came loose to the Blazers again, or the Blue Blazers out front. Puck is loose. Comes to Henderson, shoots it just wide. Wallace backhand, having a look. Wallace, nice little pass, but it was just in front of Wilson. So onto it is Henderson. Henderson cycling down low. It's Traxel. Try to get it back to Henderson. Good interception by Yetman. And he's going to dump that down. It's going to be on net, so no ice. Onto it here is Wilson. Wilson, Barwise. Barwise. Cross ice, but it's off these skates. Henderson and deep and still in. Walking the line with it is Wilson. Here's Wilson to the slot area. Wilson defers to Wallace. Wallace tried to go rink wide, or cross crease, I should say. Excuse me, Wilson. Wallace. Wilson. Wilson backhand, or spinning on his backhand. Held there on against the wall, pinned by McCone. Good job there. Puck comes out to Wallace in the slot. Wallace shoots, scores. So loose puck came out to Wallace, and he was able to make a move and tuck that top shelf. Loose puck at center. Harris grabs it, works his way through some traffic. He's still onto it. Here's Harris, left corner. Harris looking for an option around behind the net, spins back. Here's Harris having a look. Oh, he tried to get it out to Nielsen there, but the puck was intercepted and cleared by Lindsay. Lindsay all the way down, hassled by Harris on the back check. Good back check there, and Nielsen's going to come out with it. He's got Giesbrecht. Nielsen drags to the middle. It's in his feet. Gets it back, having a look. Gets it defers back to the point. Zernhelt gets it this side to the keg, but it bounced over his stick. And he's battling for it hard. Giesbrecht comes to keep that puck in, helping out. Giesbrecht spinning. Tried to find Harris with a backhander. Giesbrecht threw it toward the net, comes back out to the point. Zernhelt steps in, fires it. Tipped, rebound. It's loose still. Sitting on the doorstep. And they keep it out. Good job there by Benedict, keeping the puck out. .10:20. Time remaining, third period. McCone wins the draw. Fader rips it up the wall. Lawless has it. Here's Lawless strafing the line. Lawless is rink wide. Cazzetto one-timer just wide. Loose puck shot by Murphy. Rebound to Cooper, but he couldn't quite jam it in as it was off the shin pad. Cooper battling for it. It is... we got a penalty coming up here. It's going to be orange. It's going to be a minor penalty. Tripping the call. Blue wins the draw. Cooper. Lawless. Lawless to Cooper. Cooper down low. Cremusa. Cremusa out of the corner. Power move. Shoots. Blocker save. Benedict. Good save. Comes to Cazzetto. Drags it behind the net and then chases it. He's on there with battling with Barkman. And Fader comes up with it. But before he can shoot it, he's harassed there by Cooper. Cooper now battling to get that puck with Cremusa. Cooper has it. Gets it to Cremusa out of the corner. Shot. Oh, sorry, is that Cremusa? No, sorry, that was Murphy. They're 46 and 48. It's hard for me to tell. Puck comes to Cavalier. Gets the line, or gets the center, I should say. Puck comes loose to McCone. Bodies flying everywhere. Everyone tripping on the blue line. Here's a chance, 3-on-1. Chance now. Cremusa scores. Scramble draw. Wallace swoops in to pick it up. He's going wide. Wallace, nice poke check there by Bonson. Wallace retreats, picks it up, still has it. Wilson, far-wise, down low to Traxel, but it's picked up there by Yetman, who backhands it up to Lindsay. Lindsay gets that up to center. Wilson regroups for it. Wilson this side here to Wallace. Wallace to Henderson. Good transition there. Here's Henderson cutting to the slot. Stood up neatly by Bonson. Strong shift by Bonson here for Orange. Ooh, bodies flying everywhere as Lindsay came in hard on Barwise. And we'll go for what I assume to be body. Tempers may be flaring a little bit here. Boarding they go with. These boys have all been playing with or against each other, the majority of them, in different combinations for a long time, so Tempers get up there, I think, sometimes. Left point. Good puck movement here. It's Traxel. Shoots. Just wide. Puck comes up the wall. Battling for it is Wallace. Wallace steps off the wall. Shoots. Blocker save. That was a combo save there by Benedict. He caught it with his trapper against his blocker. And now we have a little bit of pushing and shoving there. So 5-on-4 here for another minute 39. Nielsen in to take the draw. Scrambles into the corner. Cleared up the wall and out of play. .133 left in the penalty. 8:15 left in the third period. Nielsen between Giesbrecht and Harris. Puck comes to Harris, battling along the wall. Keeps it off the wall. Here's Harris wheeling. Harris, shot, scores. That'll do it for the penalty. Scramble draw. Kloster has it for Orange, flips it up the wall, and chipped ahead there by Wilkinson, but it comes out to the point, but they can't quite chip it out, so it's in. Orange gets it. Wilkinson to McCone, tried to find Wilkinson again, and it's Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht skating it out, gets it up ahead to Nielsen. Nielsen gets the blue line, taking it wide, but Fader forced him. Good job there. Wilkinson back on D, gets it ahead to Kloster, who has to double back for it. Was behind his own net to Fader. Fader flips it over to McCone. McCone gets it up ahead to Wilkinson. Oh, but he mishandled it a little bit, so Blue's going to get it. And it is Cooper. Cooper's got McKegg. Takes the line, though. Here's Cooper into a sea of Orange players. Chases it into the corner and chips it behind, where McCone's back there for Orange. McCone flips it up the wall. It's held in. Zernhelt gets to it. Zernhelt, ooh, went point, or D to McKegg. Kloster got a stick on it, just about broke loose on a breakaway, but McKegg was back for it. Tried a rink-wide feed up to Cooper. It's intercepted and dumped back in. McKegg spinning, facing the forecheck of McCone. Spins away from it, and then fanned on it. McCone has it now behind the net. Backhands it out front. Comes to the point. Barkman rips one. Hit a body and went wide. Maybe everyone got a piece of it. I'm not sure. Cooper. Oh, nice poke check there. Barkman steps into another one. Saved by Irwin. McCone. Pressure here from Orange. McCone has it. McCone flips it out front. Sitting in some skates. Banging away at it. It's still loose. And now it's fished over to the corner by Murphy. Here's Murphy now. Flicks it ahead. Puck is still kept in. Lorenzo. Cavalier shot one. Steered to the corner by Irwin. Battling for it is Cooper gets it up ahead to Kremusa. Kremusa struggled to get control of it as it was caught in some snow. He's going to get that deep, no ice. Murphy on the forecheck. 2 out of the 3 will change. And now Murphy will finish that change, I think. Comes out to Lawless. Lawless shovels it to Henderson. Henderson makes a move. Still has it. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace gets stood up by Barkman at the blue line. Don't think either player meant for that to happen. Puck is chipped to the blue line where Cazzetto has it. Cazzetto to Wallace. Wallace over the blue line. Billy forced him, so Wallace was able to just chip that in. Yetman gets it up the wall and out to center. Here is Lawless. Here's Lawless with some speed. Over the blue line, gets it to Wallace. Lawless to Wallace. Wallace cross ice to Traxel. Traxel back to Cazzetto. Back down to Traxel. Traxel tried to find Wallace. Did. Comes out to the crease area where Henderson had that loose puck come right to him and he roofed it. Off the draw is Traxel. Traxel spinning back, leaves it for Cazzetto. Cazzetto fires a nice low shot, stopped by Benedict. Rebound is loose for a minute, and then he covers. So good shot from Cazzetto there, keeping it nice and low for a deflection or a rebound. That time Benedict was able to stop it and freeze it. 5:04 left to go here. Third period. Acosta gets it to Billy. Here's Billy, gets the blue line, made a move to the middle. He's intercepted, but stepping up is Robinson. Robinson feeds it down low to Lacusta. Billy! Oh, he shoveled it through the crease. Good job there by Orange. They just about buried it. Comes over the right corner where Billy's onto it. Billy collects. He is checked there by 3 Blue. And Blue's going to recover. And out comes Traxel. Traxel being harassed by Billy, though. That's going to be no offside, and here comes Traxel in. Traxel tried to slide it cross ice. It's Cazzetto. Cazzetto feeding it back down low. Comes loose. Shot wide. Out to the line. Wallace holds it in. Here's Wallace. Tries to get it to the slot to Nielsen, who did, but then there was Orange players everywhere. So out with it is Billy. Billy to Lacusta, but it was ahead of him. So Lawless is going to be there to come up with that puck. Wallace cutting through his crease. And it's recovered. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay in. Lindsay! Glove save by Irwin. 2-on-0 developed down low there. And Lindsay had Lacusta, but walked in, made a move, and a nice save by Irwin on the glove. With the glove. Draws one by Blue. Wilson flicks it up ahead. Harris has it. Harris moves it up ahead to Wilson. Wilson has it. Wilson threw it to the middle, but it was off of a stick. It's going to come out to the line. Nope, I thought it was going to be kept in for a moment. It was Barwise. And here's Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht. He's got Nielsen. Nielsen has Giesbrecht and Harris both going to the net. Now Giesbrecht goes to help, fishes it out, and it is going to be Nielsen flicking it down low behind the net where Giesbrecht is onto it there, battling against Rich, I believe. Giesbrecht has it. Harris is down there. It comes loose to Wilson. Wilson, go drag. Wilson, shot. Bar down. It's in. Cremusa line comes out, so it's Cremusa between Murphy and Cooper, and it's McKagan, Zernhelt on D. And for Orange, we have Billy, or no, sorry, that's Wilkinson, Foster, and Cavalier. Here's a 2-on-1. Here's Cremusa. Oh, he shot or passed it over to Cooper, but it was a wobbler, so Cooper couldn't control. Into the corner it goes. Barkman. Oh, he blew a tire. Cremusa and Murphy work in the corner. Cremusa finds Cooper. Cooper tries to find Murphy and did. Murphy collects and scores. Scramble draw goes to Cooper, makes a move, walks in. Cooper off the crossbar and out of play. 3:01 left here, third period. Here on a balmy spring Friday night here in the Loops. As you can tell, I can't wait to get back out. Hopefully it's still warm out there. Comes out to center, McKegg having a look. McKegg throws it rink wide where Cooper picks it up and fights off a check, gets it across. Murphy, Cremusa, off of his stick behind the net. It goes where Fader has it for Orange. Fader, wheeling, poke check, but is able to get it to center to Kloster. Kloster doubles back with it, but he's being harassed by Murphy, so he can just backhand that in deep, where McKegg goes back for it. Cavalier in on forecheck, just about picked that off. He gets it up to, or McKegg gets it to Zernhelt, who gets it to Murphy. Murphy on the right side, Murphy deferring. It is McKegg. McKegg, he sees Henderson down there, and now he gets it to him off the wall. Henderson has it, working it, down low, out front, good pass, backhander, stopped by Benedict. Good little give and go by Henderson and either Cremusa or Murphy down there. And Traxel and Wallace join Henderson out there up front. And it is Cazzetto and Wallace on D, and it is Billy between Robinson and Custa, I think. Blue wins it. Cazzetto has time, shoots it, just wide. Traxel on it, fighting through it goes Barter, and Barter is able to chip it over to the right side where it is chipped up to the line. Good hustle by Wallace to keep that in though. Really good play. It's in some feet. Battling for it along the wall. Wouldn't you know it? It's Wallace down there, but Billy does a good job to take that puck away and shovel it across to Dick. Here's Dick for Orange. Dick moves it up ahead to Billy, but it is intercepted by Blue, and Henderson's going to get that line. Henderson works it over, protects the puck, drops it off there for Cazzetto, who fires one rink wide. It's going to go all the way out to the left point. Hustling, Wallace was able to keep it in, and that's Wallace to Henderson to Cazzetto. Cazzetto tried to find Traxel down there. Comes to Lawless, down now to Traxel, back to Lawless. Lawless walks in, shoots, and he scores. And 1:13 left to go. McCone between Lindsay and Johnson for Orange. Dick and Barkman on D. And it's the Nielsen line for the Blue. Bringing it in deep. And working for it now is Nielsen behind the net, but he's dispossessed by McCone. McCone fires it rink wide, but it's to LaCusta. LaCusta steps in. Blocked shot there by Barkman. And Barkman's also there to collect that puck and get it out. Lindsay kicks it up to his blade. He's got Johnson. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay, Rooks, shot. Stopped by Irwin. And it's Barwise, but he's being harassed and thrown to the ice by Lindsay. Boy's body's flying everywhere. Puck down low behind the net. It is Giesbrecht working for it. Still loose in the slot. Again, body's flying. McCone battling, gets it up the wall. Wilson keeps it in, but he's overskated it. Not allowed for Johnson to get that out to center to Lindsay. Puck in some skates, and it's Wilson. Wilson has, not Giesbrecht, sorry, Nielsen. Nielsen walks into it, shot, scores with 6 seconds left.
Can I run it? Can I run it?
Kamloops wins the draw. Kamloops wins the draw, of course they do. It's all Kamloops. It comes in over the line, and time will expire in this one. And and that'll do it for the game today, as a good little exhibition contest between Team 1 and Team 2. Good experience for both teams to get out here, get some more ice. as each team embarks on their respective spring tournament journey. Both teams going to Calgary here, not next weekend, the weekend after, so 2 weeks tonight. All these players will be in Calgary with a whole slew of Kamloops spring teams actually that'll be there. So it should be a fun weekend for all as the teams line up to shake hands at center ice. And we will be back on, I think, tomorrow night as the 2012 team will be the next opponent here for the Blue Blazers. So we'll be back on here with you hopefully tomorrow night.